Mate, welcome, Rashid, mate. We're in a Biting Time restaurant in Marriott Waters, close to our home.
It's beautiful.
We're having a coffee. Look at this.
Mate,
Look at the froth on that.
it's perfect. Look at that. Show it to the camera.
Look at that. Have a look at the glaze on that. Beautiful. And we're talking all things war today.
Yeah.
Mate, Palestine, Israel, you've got Putin, you've got the war in Ukraine with Putin. Mate,
It's a mess.
you can't not, you turn on the TV, you wake up in the morning, there's been a missile strike. But let's get down to the nitty gritty. You're a man of war. You grew up
I grew up in war. Yeah, that's where I grew up.
We've heard it about 6,000
Yeah.
times.
Do you know that I lived under Russian regime overseas?
No, I didn't know that.
You
Well,
didn't
we
know
do
that? I've
now.
got a photo of me in Russia.
This is your topic,
Yeah.
isn't it? This
yeah.
is your.
This is where I come in.
So what do
I
you
mean?
think? What do you think? What are we going to talk about? Putin or we're going to talk about Israel?
We're going to
Which
talk
one?
about
Which
no. Let's talk about Putin. What's going on with this? You like Putin?
Yeah, look, I don't mind him, but let me say this.
Do you think that he's this crazy guy?
No, see, everything that we hear on TV,
Yeah.
they make out as if he's this crazy, person.
Yeah.
But mate, sit down, have a couple of rakials, a couple of little shots with him, mate.
Mate, vodka, mate.
Yeah,
He's a man of
he'll
vodka.
open the door to all these women. So, what do you think? What's your
Mate,
take
I
on
think
this?
that you know how they were saying that Putin has got cancer, he's gonna die, and he's gonna bomb the entire world. What happened to that? Mate, I'm telling you right now, there's no difference between America and Russia.
Yeah.
Usually Russia invades you with no reason. Usually they don't give you a reason to invade you, but America
Gives you a reason.
gives you a reason.
They need a reason.
Yeah,
or
they
make
need
one
a
up.
pretext. They will make one up. Either they will say, "Oh, you've got weapons of mass destruction," like they went to Iraq, or they looked for Osama bin Laden for 20 years in Afghanistan. They found Osama bin Laden in 2012, but they still decided to stay another 10 years there, just for the sake of it.
Well, you sent me that clip. I watched it during the week of the general.
Yeah.
So after they bombed the Twin Towers, the planes, the general said he got word that they were going to invade 5 countries.
Yeah, they were going to invade 5 countries.
And
Yeah.
then- and then
American
an official
general,
asked
you
and
got to
said,
put
"Why?"
it up. Yeah.
He goes, well, we don't know. We're just doing it.
He
Back
goes-
on Putin.
Back on Putin. So Putin, if you can't really blame Russia, can you? Because America kept expanding NATO countries. It got to a point that where Russia felt a bit cornered. They go, look, you're at my doorstep. I've got to do something about it. Imagine if someone came to your house, in front of your house, in the car and watched you all day long. Wouldn't you feel a bit uncomfortable?
It happens every day in Melbourne.
Yeah.
You turn on the news, there's gangs and shit. That's another story, gangs.
Yeah.
But Russia didn't want Ukraine to be part of NATO,
Yeah.
probably because of the alliance. If they were going to go to war, if NATO was behind Ukraine.
What do you mean? No, because Russia didn't want Ukraine to join NATO.
Yeah, because probably for military.
Yeah, but they
aid
said
as well.
that they were going to. Oh, Russia is a sovereign country. Ukraine is a sovereign country. They can do it. No, they can't. That's what happened. Now people blame Russia, but there's no difference between Russia and America. The 2 superpowers. They fight their wars on other lands, on foreign lands. In the process, other countries get up, but that's what they do. Do you agree with that? So,
Mate, I don't know what to believe. I just turn on the TV, everyone's fighting. We come from Australia.
Yeah.
We back the Americans.
you never experienced war,
Never
but I did.
experienced war.
Yeah,
I watch war movies.
yeah, but I've lived under some pretty intense regimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I lived overseas where there was Russian regime, and then I've lived under Taliban's regime too. So I know pretty much about all these things. You know what I mean? So in the end, we've got 15 seconds.
Don't fight. Don't fight.
In the end,
make love.
there's no
Make
difference.
love.
Make love. That's it. There's no difference between
Don't fight.
Russia and America.
Ciao.
Take care.